Hi everyone. Um, Sorry about the autofocus. Come on, focus, focus. Okay, that's weird. Let me check the focus. Sorry about that. It was working before. Autofocus off, manual focus. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on all of a sudden. And I can't find it. What the heck? Sorry about that. Oh man. Okay, so I bet something shiny is glaring on it. Let me see. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can figure this out. It's not usually this bad. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what it is. I bet it's this. I put, yeah, me too, Heather. I'm barely here either. I put one of these. What the heck? That is super weird. I haven't done anything different. I put one of these magnets. You can't see it because it won't focus. Oh, seriously. And I thought maybe it was too shiny. It's out of the range of the camera, but yeah. Let me see. Oh. I wonder why that's doing that. That is super weird. It's not letting me change the focus. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, welcome in, everyone. Sorry about that. Oh, boy. I don't know what that happened. Oh, well. Excuse me. It's really windy, and so I'm really hoarse today. And I want to say hi to everyone. Travis was here first. Wow. He wants to be teacher's pet. No, I'm kidding. And Essie and Alyssa and Crafty Tabby Cat and Christina and Ebony and Heather and Michelle and Love Drunk. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry about that. So, excuse me. I am kind of hoarse, so I'm probably going to be hacking and coughing, I think. And hi, Janine. I'll see if I can get it to clear up. Sometimes I just need a good cough, you know? Yeah, it's joys of having asthma. Yay. So I realized I hadn't done anything last time I worked on this. Lately I've been prepping a little bit more than my normal, just one square. And so I thought, yeah, I'll fix this up real quick. Like, that's not right. I'm like, wait a minute. You know what I like about these pencil things? I don't have to get up and go get the blow dryer to do a small amount. It's like that's all I have to do. They're pretty awesome. There we go. All right, that's good enough. Okay. So, welcome in, everyone. Okay, it's gonna go soon enough, I hope. There we go. I started prepping some thread and I thought, oh wait, I need to grid some more. So I stopped doing that for a second and then I was like, where'd that thread go? You know, usual stuff. Hi, handmade. Welcome. And Janine says, guess what I put in my side quest scroll frame and starting now? Sailor. I think you have Sailor Moon or Sailor Venus or Sailor Moon. And Alyssa asks, is this the 20 count piece? Yes. This is one of the 20 count pieces I have. I have two this one and 𝐒𝐓𝐈𝐓𝐇 Mosaic, which I haven't worked on that one in a while. But it's a stitch so beautiful. It's really pretty, but whoa, the confetti. Essie says, I just finished my stitchy session on 2 dragons from Owl Forest. Now I'm stitching on zombie cats. Oh, that one's so funny. I love that one. And Travis and Alyssa are talking about Pokemon and staying ahead of Kamari. And if she was working on it, and she is, and she's trying to stay ahead of Kamari before she picks it back up. So yeah, okay. Get to it, people. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so and I actually worked on Sailor Saturn today a little bit this morning. Excuse me. Man, that's really annoying. And I was really tired this morning. It was pretty bad. I was like, I don't know if I can handle my life right now. I think I fell asleep about 4 times watching Christina's floss tube episode while stitching. I was exhausted this morning, but I had so much fun yesterday that it's fine. I'll live. And I like way over here. Let me move this over. There you go. I may have to move this as well because I was thinking I'll get this all in the hoop and it'll be good. And it's really high up today. It's fine. Sometimes it's like that. And hi, Michelle and Scrappy. Suki. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those days, guys. Just be prepared. So I set this up to for min to max because there were a lot of colors, but they were like all over the place, and I just felt like I'll just do min to max. Let's see, 160. And I also came up with the idea that I will only take from my needle board if it's like 1 or 2 stitches or, like a ninja stitch. And if it's going to stay on my work, that I'm going to get a new thread. But this one only had 3 stitches, so I was like, oh, I'll check that first. But there is more. So yeah, okay. And hi, Ruth. Welcome in. And Arlandra, welcome. So let me know what you guys are working on. We already know what Travis is working on. Travis, you're fine. I mean, you could be working on a puzzle. So, and hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. Oh, Lizzie, by the way, I finally got Pride and Prejudice in Pattern Keeper, and it's like there's no point. There's absolutely no point. Well, it says that I need to input numbers, and I was all like, I'll just wait for the saga file. I'm so lazy. So yeah. So it doesn't look like much because Pattern Keeper just isn't saga. So something is a little weird with how I'm set up. It might be a light. And this is going to go down here. But I can't wait. So I asked about some web shop in the Netherlands, and everyone was saying how it was really great. And so I think I've found where the fabric for Pride and Prejudice is going to come from, which is really nice. I'm going to do these stitches because there's only 2 extra, and then I'll park it. Actually, yeah, I'll park it down there. I'm like, should I park it down there or not? I will. And that's going to go over here. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to get there for a while, but yeah, whatever. Alyssa's working on Red Peony, and Christina's working on Bowser. I knew that. Arlandria is picking up school's 𝐏𝐸𝐷𝐲𝐷 for the first time in a few weeks. I want to get at least 80% by September when it's back to work. Yeah, okay. And Heather says she put a new pattern into Pattern Keeper. Ebony's working on Enchanted Place, 32%. Nice. And Love Drump's working on Wings of Love by Malcolm Watson from 𝐏𝐸𝐷𝐲. Okay. Let's mark these before I forget, because I'll probably forget. So I posted a picture of how much I did on Sailor Saturn. It was, even though I was like half asleep, it was going really well. I was really enjoying it. So yeah, it was good. So here, this one's not too long, so I'll use this one up. And Allison, hi. And Suki's working on Traveling Library. And Allison says, afternoon, everyone. Working on Steampunk Cat. It's a mini, so only 22,000 stitches at 23%. And Travis is working on Staryu and Sea King. Hi, Merrick. And I'm working on, Lizzie says, I'm working on a new start. It's called Waterside Tea. Oh, nice. Heather says, Heather House says, PK wants me to input floss numbers too. 140 colors. Nope. Yeah. That is crazy. I hate that. That's something that, yeah. And Ruth says, I'm still working on Morning Dew. Tomorrow is the last day of my 14-day rotation. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see what you work on next. Travis says, Starfish Pokemon and Koi Fish Pokemon. Okay, cool. I'm going to start watching Pokemon next week, I think. I'm going to try to get Alex to watch it with me. And Sailor Moon. And Michelle's kitting up Birthday Cake by Carolyn Manning. New start for Shiva's birthday sale today. Oh, nice. I saw that. Yeah. Heather says, this is the pandemic again, still avoiding confetti hell. Yeah. That's the way to do it, Heather. I have a Carolyn Manning going. It is Grandma's Lilacs. It's really pretty, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I haven't worked on it in a really long time, and I'm kind of questioning my fabric choices. I'm doing it on some 22 count 1/1, and I'm like, I don't know. But, I've got quite a bit done, so I'm not gonna, it's fine. Is that right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. There's only a little bit of this thread, but that's okay. So yeah, this is the 20 count that I thought I liked. So, we're kind of going with that to see how we like it. I will say that the stitches look pretty nice. They're a little bit like, I kind of like the way the 18 count is kind of clear-ish. I don't know. It's, I'm still considering it. So another thing that I wanted to ask y'all is, okay, so I need some Karen water lilies. Okay, there was one that was missing, and I did find some place that has it. The pattern says I need 1.03 skeins. And I'm just wondering if I could probably squeak by with one. So anybody who's done like Shadowlands or anything, I don't know. I've never used it, so I have no idea. I know Christina's used it. But it's kind of difficult to know because the pattern, you know, and everything. So I'm kind of considering it because I think I'm going to order, excuse me. I think that I'm going to, I think that I'm going to order fabric tomorrow, and the shop has Karen water lilies. That's, well, actually, no, I'm not going to order until I figure out if I want 18 or 20. But see, so this one right here, this 20 count is very, I think it's very clear. The holes are good and everything. I think like the 20 count pre-gridded Zweigart was not nice at all. Which, yeah, I'd prefer just gridding it myself at that point. Alandria says, this is my first time catching this channel. I recognize a lot of names from Yogi's channel. Would I know you from Yogi's channel also? Sorry if it's a rude question. Yeah, I'm Suzanne. I used to be Knitted Carpern, but when I started my floss tube, I decided to use my old channel that was for my, I'm a knit designer as well. And so I use this name for my knit designs and things like that. And so I figured it was a good thing to use that name instead. It was more recognizable and everything. But you've seen me on Yogi's Facebook group. My name is Suzanne. I'm from Sweden. I'm the one with the weird last name, Sjögren. I can't even say it. You know, it's so weird. But that's me. So yeah, you've seen me before. Well, I hope so. Anyway, I mean, come on, no. But yeah, a lot of people are from Yogi's channel. Most of the names you should recognize. Okay, you recognize both those names. Hi, I think you've been here before, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. It's, you know, it's been a while. So welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so 159 and thank you for subscribing. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. And also we have our link to Discord. It's in the pinned comment. So if you're interested in Discord, we are really having fun on it. It's not anything like Facebook where you know, there's a lot of nonsense and extras. So yeah. Heather says, be careful with Karen Waterlilies. I'm using it on pandemic and it bleeds like crazy. I won't be washing it when I'm finished. Oh, okay. You know what? I will soak it first. But the ones I have, they're quite light color. So they shouldn't bleed, but yeah. Hi, Natty. Welcome in. So yeah, but thank you, Heather, for telling me that, because I didn't know. And I will do like a little, I will do a little soak test on them and see what happens for sure. And you know, like that's how I feel about, you know, all of the hand dyed stuff. It's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah. I think the one I need is a quite light one. I can't remember what it's called now. Iced lavender, I think. So I don't think it's, you know, it's not dark at all. What color is your, what do you call it? Your water lilies, Heather? Because it could be the color. Silk dyes pretty easily, but then, you know, certain colors will, you know, can have crocking, and there can be residual dye that didn't wash out. So, and hi, Lynn, welcome in. Hi, Suzanne, hope you and Alex are okay. Alex isn't here. He's not here until Monday, and I'm sure he is super fine. His dad and I, we talk pretty, we're good at communicating most of the time. So, like, if I don't hear anything, or everything's fine, and I haven't heard anything. So, and Michelle Fuller says, good to see you, Arlandria. This is a fun group. Join Discord for extra chatting all through the day. Yep. I mean, and we're not like super duper chatty either. I mean, it's not like, I mean, sometimes we are. Sometimes it's fun and we're really chatty, but most of the time it's pretty mild. But my plan is for it to be a great resource and that we will use it for, helping others. And it already is awesome like that. And it's really good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend. And if you click that link, it will take you to it where you can join. And if you're not familiar with Discord, you can do it from the browser or an app. If you're using iOS, God forbid, they do try to make you pay for Nitro, and it's absolutely not necessary. So yeah. So yeah. And has it cooled off for you guys where it's hot? Today it's super windy, and it's only 18 degrees, so it's not warm, not super warm. It's pretty pleasant actually. It looks like I had to shut the shades, but it's really sunny. But it's not very warm. So let's see. Let's put that. Yeah, let's do it down here. I'm doing the Blue Sue method, sort of, or I am, making sure my threads will get covered up. And I usually just pretty much go to the side, but I'm testing out more. Like this one's up here. Instead of putting the stitch here, but it not getting covered, if I put it here, it's going to get covered in that way. So I'm testing it out, and it seems to work pretty well. I really like this method. I'm not doing so much of her the way she does it because I prefer using Saga and letting Saga decide what I'm working on because I can't decide ever. But in a way, the way that Blue Sue does this, she works along the edges, right, and works out. And so in the same way, me doing min to max, all of those things are going to be covered up with whatever has the most stitches at the end. And so it's the same sort of idea, but my own take on it. 524. And I have none of these on the board. Lynn says, what is Discord? It's originally for gamers to do voice chats and chat outside the game. So like if you were playing, two people were playing a game, you could use it to chat with each other while you're playing. And, but it's become a really great chat thing, social media app. Yeah. And it's so great. And Lizzie says, Discord is a social media app. You can set up your own channels and conversations. I love it. And it's like, there are no ads. There are no, it's awesome. It's just, yeah. You only have to be in the part you want to be. You don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. It's much easier to navigate than Facebook. Let's see. Heather says it's a variegated purple to mid blue. I can't remember the number. Yeah, purple and blue are those kind of those kind of dyes that are, you know, if they're not set properly, they will run. So yeah. Ash says it's finally cooled off in Oklahoma at 71 degrees. Wow, that's nice. It was like 101 or something yesterday. Heather says it's pouring rain here. Hopefully it's raining on the mainland. Huge forest fires here. Oh my gosh, always. That's so sad. Hopefully you'll be okay. Yeah. So, but yeah, Lynn, check it out. If you have, you know, if you have a phone, if you click that link, it should take you to either the Play Store or the web browser. I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember. Because I already had Discord, so it just took me to my app. And Fred set it up really nice for us. And also there's a couple of like helps on the channels so that you can see what kind of things you can do and, you know, stuff like that. And it's pretty easygoing. We're not fussy about it. But yeah, I decided to do that instead of Facebook, and I'm glad because I haven't been to Facebook in days. I don't even like going on Facebook. So let's see. And then this one there's only 3 stitches on this one. So I'm going to do the stitches and I'll put this on the board. Oh, the other thing I've decided on my printed kit that I definitely need a needle board. Let's see, that goes up here. Yeah. Oh, and then the blend threads, I decided to do, I have a bunch of those cards with the holes in them. And I'm going to just do some for the blends for Sailor Saturn. Oops. Ow, I just poked myself with a needle like a stupid person. Ow. I'm not bleeding. These needles are really, really pointy. And if I'm not careful, what I did was I went like this instead of that. I poked myself because of course I did. Alyssa, no worries. You know, we'll just deduct it from your final grade. No, I'm joking. You're kicked out. No, you're kicked out. Somebody ban this person. No, I'm joking. No, don't ban her. Don't ban her. Let me do it. Okay. So that was that. Ow, man, that really hurt. Okay. 3752. These colors don't sound like they're anything on my board. Yeah, I was right. But as I said, I was gonna just redo them as I'm gonna only put them on there if I'm only doing a couple stitches like that last one. Alyssa says it was 106 yesterday, but today it's supposed to be like 97. What the heck? LOL, I got voted off the island. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I don't know. It's like pretty cold. These are really long. Let me see something. Yeah. So yeah, I thought I would do that because I really like that idea. Oh, and the thing I was thinking with the blended threads was that they're also by number. I'm just going to cut that in half. They're also by number. So I had a bunch of those cards that I had set up for one of my projects, and I decided not to do that. And so they're already numbered. And I'll just use that. It's like number 50 to 105. So I'm just going to do that and then put the two colors together on the same hole. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll put that on the board because it's short. Yeah, so I was really enjoying working on that this morning when I wasn't falling asleep. I have coffee and I have some chocolate and I have cookies because like earlier I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall asleep. I just know it because I'm really tired. Do you guys know that we were live streaming for 7 hours total yesterday? I'm like, can't believe it, but it was so much fun. It was worth it. Yeah. And I will say the Sailor Moon, or Sailor Saturn, did loosen up a little bit in the hoop, but it was still really, like, you couldn't move it. So I think that was the fabric loosening up. So yeah. Oh. I totally used the wrong color in my new start piece. I forgot that I was working it upside down, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did good. And I loved the idea of side quests. I think that's gonna be fun. We have so much to work on. It's crazy. Let's see. I had one that was a bit longer and one that was short. There was a short piece of floss that I was going to put on the needle board. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, so this one I'll use. So yeah. And now I want to take out the Van Gogh one and work on it. And Alyssa's going to post another picture on Discord. Yeah, so if you guys want to post anything in a little bit, we can look. Links, ideas, whips, patterns, all that stuff. Because that's fun. I like that we do that. And it's like, it's so funny that it's so easy to do it with the apps that I'm using. I'm really enjoying that we can do that easily. So, yeah. Okay, so this one I am going to park down here. I'm going to hook it in down there. And so the fabric is like super tight in here. You know how I always say it's so soft? It's like boing. But it's still, I do like this fabric. It's a hard decision. But like the 18 count was just really relaxing to work on. So yeah, I don't know. Etsy posted, wait, Melissa, let's see. Janine says, I tried to stitch my blended threads out, but if not, then I put them on floss cards. Problem is I don't pre-organize the numbers so they get out of order. Okay, I manage though. And Maid says, I'm always on side quests. Essie posted her dragons. It's so pretty. And yes, it is really pretty. And Crafty Tappy has to take her car to the mechanics. Okay, see you later. Suzanne, when do you have time to do your housework while you're stitching? Housework? What housework? Who does housework? Yeah, no. I did do a little bit yesterday, but yeah, my house is a utter disaster. It's disgusting. But I do little bits here and there. I try to keep up with it mostly. Wait, I fail a lot, but it is what it is. I do not have a clean house. But I do try to keep things organized, and that does help. But like, I don't scrub my floors or anything because, it's effort that I don't have. And that's the other thing. I have chronic fatigue and chronic pain. So it's really tough sometimes to get the house clean because doing that will set me back a couple of days. And so sometimes it's easy to avoid. Not happy about that, but yeah, is what it is. I have to schedule and do laundry. Probably, that's going to be a pain in the butt. I have to do sheets and everything. Probably next week. But I've been finding that I like doing laundry in the morning, really early in the morning. So I get up and I go and put it in, and then I go back to bed. Because, I'm tired. What's housework? Let me take a sip of my coffee before I forget that I have it. Yeah, I have to do a little bit every day. Yeah, and my floors are so bad, and my bathroom, but it's just like I dread it because I know that it will knock me out for days, only to have to do it again a few days later. And so yeah. And Alex, he's not helping. He does take the trash out usually. But yeah, I've finally gotten to take the trash out. But he doesn't understand, really. He doesn't understand why he needs to do something. So it's not, not optimal. But like sometimes he'll do things. He'll do it like just randomly. He'll empty the dishwasher. And that's really, really cool because I don't have to tell him. But like if I told him to do it, he'd be like, "No, I don't want to." Yeah, I don't want to do it either. But but he doesn't understand why he has to. There's no reason for him to do it, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the way it is. And I could tell him like, "Well, it's your chore." So yeah, the life of a mom living with a child who is neurodivergent. 317. So the one thing I don't like about Mindimax is I have to keep moving my cart back and forth. But there was a lot of like 2 here, 5 here, and I was like, I didn't want to mess with that, so it's okay. And, some days I get it in my head to clean and I get a lot done, and other days I don't. And, I usually try to at least keep up the dishes and that stuff because, I don't like having all that hanging over me because then it's disgusting and, all that stuff. I have a dishwasher, so it's awesome. This is like a little, I'm cutting some thread. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So yeah, I wish it was different, but it's not. And gotta live with what you got. One day I'll have some extra money and be able to hire someone to come and do some cleaning. That would be really nice. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I turned that off. Yeah. you do the best you can, and that's better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's funny because I was talking to Alex's assistant, and she was like, "It's not that bad." She goes, "My house is worse than this." I'm like, "No way." She goes, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "Ugh, that's impossible." And I always say it's like grossing me out, you know. But then I also know, I have pots, so I have to pace myself. Oh yeah, as well. I do have four assistants though. Yeah. They thought I had pots, but it ended up that um, I needed a pacemaker. So that was a little interesting. It was kind of sucked, but yeah. Uh, but that fixed it, so actually a good thing. But that, yeah, you got to be careful, especially when it's warm too. Doesn't that make it worse for you? Ugh, that's rough. But good thing you have some people to help you out. That's good. It's just me, I don't. Wait a minute, that's not right. Oh, hell. That stitch is not right. Well, it's fine. It's all off, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, no, okay, that one is off. Okay, it's just me that's off. I'm like, wait a minute, what? That stitch is wrong. It was one of the first ones I did, so it can be off. Alyssa says I have dystomia, basically umbrella pots. Definitely anything above 30 is a struggle. My assistants live here. They help out. Haha. Yeah, that's good. Um, yeah, it's. And then there's, I have to deal with cleaning up after Alex because, he's like a 5-year old. A very large, stinky 5-year-old. But I love him, so it's okay. Um, Alyssa says, "I'm sorry, handmade. I'm glad you have help. Yeah, me too." And Scrappy. Why do I keep calling you Scrappin'? Okay, Suki says, "Alyssa, I put my my painting fairy frame together and put my project on it. Ooh, nice. It's drum tight mostly, but the sides could use a little tighter. Do you use tension clips on the sides?" I don't think a lot of people use tension clips, but you know what you can. I saw um, on Blue Sue, she folded a little bit of fabric and rolled it up, or not fabric, it was tissue paper or toilet paper, and she rolled it up and put it in when she rolled it up, and it caught that, it made it a little extra tension on the side. But she also used clips, but her scroll frame is a handmade one. So I'm not sure of how that would help, but if it's a little bit off, you could try that maybe. 647. But yeah, I'm sure Alyssa can help you with that because I don't know. Let's see. I have like all these threads that are like weird long, weird short. Here, let's do this one. And Alyssa says, "You did it, yay. I don't use tension clips." One thing you can do is if you decide you need them, Suki, is check out Stitching Masterpieces. She did a thing where she uses cable ties and chopsticks, and it works great. I did that with my scroll frame, and my tension was so good. And yeah, I would do that myself personally. And she just used like takeout chopsticks, but I have a set of like, I don't know, I have like a set of 6 or something of chopsticks. They're, nice, they're decent ones. And I just use those because I don't need that many chopsticks. You know. Sushi sticks, or as she calls them, sushi sticks. Yeah. That's probably where she got them, from sushi. So yeah, I will. Let's see. I have wood pieces that I stick between the poles. Okay. And Heather says, I posted a pic of the new pattern. I think I'm not very computer savvy. Aw, you're okay. We'll get it. Hold on a second. Let me put this thread in here, and I'll go and we can go take a look. Heather, do you use Saga? Because I might be able to help you with it for Saga if you want. And what did I do? I kind of think this might be... I might be able to remove that. I'm going to just leave it for now, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So, and the, the chopstick and cable ties works really well. And, because cable ties are, you can get them open again, so you can reuse them as well. I had some that were really nice, and I ran out of them now, but they were quite long. And I used to get my stuff super tight. I feel like I need another hoop now. I'm like, oh, I wish I had another hoop. Then I could have one of my printed kits like on the side. Yeah, one of these days. These hoops are kind of expensive though. I really like it. Seriously, like this is so nice. It's like really tight. Let me do this sometime. I just want to move this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, let me mark these and then we'll go and look on Discord real quick. Let me see. I'm going to turn off the Saga window so we can do it that way. And I'll drink some coffee while it's loading. Yeah, coffee. Oh, that's not. Introductions. Heidi. Is that you, handmade? No, I don't know. But yeah, welcome. Stream and chat. Oh, okay. Is that you? Fishbowl Fantasy. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. That is so pretty. Heather, I'm guessing that's you. And Christina says, oh, I also have coffee. If you want, I can see if this can go into Saga. That is beautiful. Where did you get that? Because it's lovely. let's see. Okay, so now we have whips. And so this is Allison's steampunk cat, and she is at, oh no, it doesn't say. Okay, sorry. I thought she said how much it was in there, but that's cool. That looks so cute. I think, did you put that in? Yeah, here it is. This is what the steampunk cat looks like. That's super cute. Okay, and let's see. So we had a little bit. So this was from last night. Allison has her rotation done on Sugar Skull shelves. It's 4,820 stitches. That looks amazing. That looks so good. Good job. Okay, whoop. And then here is Catherine's Once Upon a Time. I think we looked at this yesterday. I don't know if Catherine's here or not, but you know, we can look at it again. That looks really good too. And then yeah, we showed this one. Yes, this is Alyssa's Small Start, which it sounds like it's wrong. So you know what to do, Alyssa. No, I'm kidding. So this is how my hoop looks now, right now, because you guys can't really see it. You're yeah, it's super pretty. Yeah, that's you. Okay, that's what I figured. And Heather says, Alyssa, yes, I'm head. That's what my brother calls me. Head. Oh, that's cute. So this is what I've decided to do, because on this piece of fabric, or this project, I started on both ends. So I wanted to cover it up, and I thought, well, why don't I get a new piece of fabric that matches and make it all matchy. And then I did a little bit bigger piece on the bottom. So it's all like, all the fabric is confined now, or, you know, all the cross stitch fabric is combined. So I did that so that, you can't see it on here. This is where I finished this morning. But I did the same thing with the printed kit, and it was really good because it was completely covered on the sides. And so that's where I finished this morning on mine. Let's see. Oh, we showed that one. And here is, oh my goodness, Essie, this is so pretty. Wow. Yeah, I definitely want to do that one of these days. Christina, you have this pattern. It's so pretty. And that's that fabric that was the same color as 647, if I remember right, Essie. I think that shop that I did the link for has that same color. It's, yeah, I might do that. Okay, so here is Alyssa's fixed, new, improved status on peony. A red peony. I'm putting a before pic too, so you can see the difference. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so it's like you did wrong color the first time. It was lighter. That looks good though. That's the painting fairy also, right? You got a lot done. It looks good. And Christina's working on Bowser, and that's how far she's gotten so far. And oh, that's pretty. This is Charted Creations. Lizzie's working on. It's Waterside Tea by Bigelow. Charted. Oh, sorry. Charted by Charting Creations and kitted by Pain Free Crafts. That's really pretty. Oh, that's going to be fun. And she's got a little start. Aw, cute. And Travis, update from Travis. And he's working on, hold on a second. So there's Travis's update. And it's a lot of Pokemon. Okay, is there anything else? And Sarah's traveling. She's going to be packing up the truck and traveling soon, so good luck. And oh, that's right. I forgot she was leaving for the weekend. Sanna is away for the weekend, so she's out in the wilderness. Just you in the forest. And then there's a silly video, but you guys can watch that later. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was Heather, or not Heather's, Allison's Facebook post, so we can look at that later. Okay, so anything else anybody wants to see, let me know. I'm gonna close some stuff off real quick. Okay. I'm just closing some stuff real quick. Woo, I've got some play points. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, let me drink a little more coffee. Okay, so Heather House says Fishbowl Fantasy is from Scarlet Quince. I love it, but I think I'm insane. Another confetti pattern with added bonus of dozens of blends. Okay, so Heather, if you want me to fix it for Saga, I can do it. Scarlet Quince does convert for Saga, so I can help you with that if you're interested, because that would probably make it a lot easier. Pattern Keeper is, Pattern Keeper's fine. I use Pattern Keeper as well. I don't use it that often anymore, but, let's see, 3835. And none. But it's really pretty. It'd be interesting to see what it looks like. 3835. My voice is very kind of hoarse right now. In a weird way. It's fine. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just because it's windy. It's kind of funky. The kids were out there kicking the ball this morning. I thought how we were laughing about that yesterday. Man, they're so loud too. I don't understand it. Yeah, we're all crazy here. No, it's Mama or Papa. They say it a certain way. It's so funny. Alex still calls me Mommy. So that's good. Well, sometimes he calls me Suzanne, which is really annoying. I'm like, my name's not Suzanne. My name's Mommy. It's funny. We're so mean. Yes, we are. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that had the party going on, and I'm guessing the parents were like, go play out in the street. Why are we mean? Because we're making fun of this kid. We're not mean. I mean, come on. Only a little bit. I am going to, actually, I think I'll do, wait, is it this one? No, it's this one. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I'm just double checking. I'm going to do this stitch because it's all by its lonesome after the block. And I bet this is a bush, the start of a bush. The bushes on this chart are crazy. Yeah, I'll just park it. Sorry, not listening. Lost in the world of fabric and thread. Aw. How is it, Lizzie? New pattern. How exciting. And that was really pretty. Oh, that was good. He's yelling again. It's really windy, so you can't hear him. He's yelling into the wind. Oh, you definitely should get Saga. Do you use, are you an Android or Apple person? Because that, if you're an Android person, I can definitely help you out there. If you're an Apple person, then you kind of have to go get it on the Apple Store. And hi, Serena. Welcome in. Okay, so Lizzie's done 200 stitches in her new start, just 2 colors. Oh, nice. It looks great. Oh, man, I am like, cannot stop thinking about my printed kits. I'm like, man, that was so much fun. Dang. Oh, but I do love this pattern. This sailor is all blends, I think. Sometimes I get lazy and look for non-blends and pick. Yeah. God, my phone is just seriously blowing. Not my phone, but my watch is blowing up. Sorry. Yeah, that's what happened last night. I wanted to work in the little scroll. There was like a little scroll corner. And I was looking for one of the colors. It was a blend and there were only 2 of them. And I was all like, I'm too tired. But I do think that I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. But I am going to redo and make a little floss card thing. This is not very long. It's probably long enough to do a couple stitches. I'll leave it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And Lizzie's already at 0.12%. Good job, Lizzie. So these are the ones, I mean, I think they're the same-ish cards that I have for my Sailor Saturn. Oops. You know? And these are the ones for, I think these are for Ponyo. And for these I did, oh, this rubber band broke. Oh, nice. For these I did by number, right? But I'm thinking for Sailor Saturn, because the information or the legend also does it by index number, and so I'm just gonna put the double colors on the index number instead. and I think that'll work fine. So that's the plan. Because I think I would like that better for the blends. I think that would work. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. Alyssa says, Janine, I have one where I do that too. So many blends. Yeah. Oh, and also I stopped pin stitching to end, and I am doing blue Sue ending. And then also what I did was, like, what I do here is I cut the thread off about as big as a square. And so I did that, and I waxed the ends. I just ran the wax over it really quick, and it looks all neat and tidy. I'm like, oh, I like that. So I'm going with that for now. We'll see. Yeah. It's kind of like, I wish I had another hoop now. Because I'd be like, I put that in there, and then I just pick it up when I feel like it. Yeah. And I like, I bought these kits. I wasn't like overly excited about it. I was like, oh yeah, I want to see how they turn out. I didn't expect them to be as big as they are. I didn't expect them to be as grand as they are. I mean, I can't imagine what one of the big projects are like when these ones are so pretty. So yeah, I'm impressed. I like it. Okay, so yeah, it's a good one. Oh, I know where I'm working on now. I'm working on the shutter. That's why. That's what it is. You can't see it over here, but there was a shutter over on the other side. Well, no, wait. No, you can't see it. 1, 2. 1, 2 here. But I do need to finish some stuff like capybara. It's almost done. It is still in the hoop, so I probably will just try working on that in the mornings when I'm half asleep, because I can do that. Heather's an upper girl, but I got an Android for PK. It's so much more difficult to use. Okay. And it's so much, yeah, I don't use it for anything else. Okay, well, the thing is that Apple, you can go to the Play Store. You have to pay for it on the Apple Store, but it is nicer. I mean, it's like I don't want an iOS. I don't like iOS. You know what I mean? I don't like it, but it almost makes me want to have an iPad for the Saga, because the Saga is better. It's more updated than the Android one. So you got it good. Also, Christina, she put a bunch of information in the guides portion of Discord, and Cross Stitch Meadow did an excellent tutorial on Saga. I highly recommend it. I have some that I've done, but definitely his is better than mine. And good night, Ruth. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you get some good rest. And Alyssa says, I have some painting fairy pieces that are as complicated as Stitch So Beautiful patterns, but then I have some that are almost all block stitching, but the design stitches out so beautiful. Yeah. And Alyssa says, oh, I'll post a picture of one of the easiest ones I have. It's unbelievable with that. It's all block stitching. Oh, cool. Yeah. So like this one is a mini. This is a mini Amy Stewart. And I will say that it's probably the easiest Haid that I have. I only have 2 Haids now anyway. I kind of gave up on them because I was, yeah. But I will say this one's probably one of my easiest my easiest shades. I'm at 11% on this one too. I started it last year. So now I've been working on this fabric, and I do still love this fabric. So I'm like, So what I'm gonna do, I've decided, I don't know if there's enough of this fabric for me to do a little sample block, because I think I was skimpy with the margins. Oh wait, the other one, I have Everheart Mosaic. I bet there's a piece on that. There's definitely some left over on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Painted Fairy floss that I have and do a block and see how I like it on the 18 count and the 20 count. Like this is much more smaller. It's obviously smaller. It's 20 count. But it's not like difficult. So yeah. But I did notice yesterday, or actually even this morning. Well, yeah, it was more like last night when I was working on the Painting Fairy kit, that the stitches stitched looked just like what the 18 count looks like 1/1. There was still that sheer look. I don't think that's the right word. I'm like, I can only think of the word in Swedish. Gläs. Christina, what's gläs? It's sheer, but not really. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, it like sheer look to it, I guess. And this is a little bit more like filled up. And Alyssa says, also put one of my most difficult pieces from Painted Fairy. Okay, we're going to look at that because I'm interested. Oh, and like that mermaid one was just amazing. But I also don't really like it. It is really beautiful, but it wasn't like you got to have that. I didn't have that feeling. I had more of a feeling like Christina needed that piece, but not me. Okay, let's transparent. No, not quite. I think sheer is probably a better name for a word for it. I think, you know, the fabric showing through. It's what you don't like, Lizzie. We talked about this before, and glass isn't really translatable. Exactly. Sheer is the closest translation I can think of. Yeah. But that was the only word I can think of because it's the perfect word for it. Because like if you're doing, for example, if you're doing curtains that are sheer curtains, you call it glass because you can see through it. And so, it's sort of the same thing. You're looking at the fabric, you're seeing the fabric through it. So I guess it's sort of, Michelle finally got it set up. She's working on Whiskers at Midnight. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Michelle, you're going to love that. Oh, and you've got the same kind of frame I do. Oh, awesome. So how do you like the scroll frame holder for that, Michelle? She has this, it looks like the same stand I have exactly. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's the one I use. I don't like, and I think I figured out why I don't like using the scroll frame in my chair. Okay, so this is Easy Whip, and oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. I bet that's fun. And the most complicated. Oops. What's it say? Yeah. Oh, that's really pretty, but you can see all the parked threads, yeah. Nice. How many kids do you have? Um, so I was so I was if you look at this, this is my frame. I have the same frame. You can't see the top of it, but yeah, it's the same. Um, so I also have this adapter for it. And it's really funny because she's got the scroll frame. She's got the same kind of scroll frame I do, and I do the same thing where I make it smaller. It's great. I actually use the middle hole and make my scroll my even smaller. But I think I figured out why it's not working for me. With the hoop, I can put my arm. Oh, I'm like drawing circles on the thing. But with a hoop, I can stick my arm on the side and I'm not like, I don't have to go under. I can go to the side and it's more of a natural position for my arm. And I think that that's why doing the scroll frame isn't so comfortable for me. But I do have my new old scroll frame, so I might test it again and see how it works with it being a little smaller. So anyway, that was that. And we're back to stitching on here. And I'm going to drink some water because I'm thirsty. 169. And that's on the other side of the cart. And there's a lot of that, so I'm not going to even check the board. I don't think it's on there anyway. Oh, actually, there's one on the board, but that's okay. I've decided that I'm not doing that if I'm leaving it. Too many? Alyssa says she has too many whips. Yeah, I do too. And I'm adding some more. So, yeah. Shoot. my decision is, and I kind of knew that once when I worked on this, I was going to be like, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so yesterday I was talking about maybe a different rotation, and I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought. When I start my 3 projects, well, yeah, 3. I'm not sure I'm counting Dragon Pile yet, but yeah. When I start my 3 projects, do you guys want me to work on those every week and then maybe pick 4 other pieces for the month, and just like for the month I do those 7 pieces? Or do you prefer how I've been doing it, just spinning the wheel and just working on whatever? Because I like the idea of both, kind of. So let's see. I'm going to pin this one up here. It's starting to get kind of, whoops, let's not do that. Alyssa has several. She has too many, and she has several she hasn't started yet. Yeah, I know how that is. I will say, doing pin stitches on 20 count is harder than 18 count, but it's doable. I mean, it's doable. Oops. Oh, I can't wait to start this. Oh my god. I'm like going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprising. That is the same one you have. Yep. I'm still experimenting with the hoop or with the setup, but with the stand, I can do hoops and scrolls. More reviews to come. Yeah, it's the same. I like 99% of the time am using the hoop attachment. I love the hoop attachment. It's just, it works really well. And so, yeah, I'm kind of not sure about the scroll thing. And I kind of wonder if it's because or it ergonomically, it feels weird putting my arm under and not to the side. Though I just noticed that my arm was pretty much just straight now. So who knows? Lizzie's got to go soon. Cooking dinner, chicken korma. Yeah, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I didn't. This morning I got up. I got up really late this morning. I don't really like staying in bed that late because it feels like I ruined the day. But I was really exhausted. And so I got up and it was like 11 o'clock. I woke up really early, but then I went back to sleep and I kind of woke up and went back to sleep a couple times because that's how it is. And I was like 11 o'clock and I'm thinking, okay, it's too late for coffee. That's fine. It's too late for coffee. Maybe I should cook some lunch. I was so tired. I was like, no, I'm too tired. So I had some frozen food. It's good that I have frozen food, especially when I'm tired like that. So like today, I got to cook some food. I actually have to cook something. I'm going to grab my ballpoint needle. I prefer that when I'm stitching a lot. Yeah, I'm going to visit Lizzie for dinner. Yeah. I used to do like all sorts of Indian food a lot. And then I kind of stopped doing it. I'm like not really, I don't know. I'm not sure why either. I'm just kind of like, yeah. I go through stages though where I want something all the time. And yeah. So let's see. Let's do this now. Yeah, I like the ballpoint needle. It's so nice. And here I'm going to do these couple of stitches that are stuck in here. Someone's out there weed whacking. It's pretty far away though. Like, man, it sounds pretty. I used to live in this small village when I first moved to Sweden. And the first summer I was there, I swear it sounded like someone was sawing wood all day long, every day during the summer. I was like, oh my God, it was so loud, like all the time. Yeah. Wood burning stoves. Suki says, I bought 28 count pre-gridded fabric from Dream Stitch, but it's gridded in blocks of 20. You know what you can do, Suki? If you're using Saga, you can change your grids to 20 by 20, and then you're just, it's the same. It's still, it would work the same. Maybe if you want. So I'm going to park this one over here because I have a bunch of stitches right there and I don't want to mess with them. Well, not stitches, but I have a bunch of tufties. So we'll do that instead. And let's not put that there so I don't. And let's mark these. Okay. Yeah, do you know how to do that, Suki? I've messed around with it before, um, but I think, wait a minute, it's not that one. I think you can do it. Is it this one? No. Huh. I was sure you could do it. I was trying to figure out where it's at. No. No, it's not that. Huh. I thought you could do that. Okay, well, never mind me. Huh. That's weird. I thought for sure it was in here. Maybe it's in... No, it's not that either. Huh. Okay, sorry about that. I thought it was in there. I was positive of that. Oh, well, I'll have to look. Yeah. It's under the S grid. Okay. No, not there. Oh, the ruler. No, it's not that. That's not it. Is it this one? No. Because this one you can do 5x5s. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I'd seen it. Sorry. I'm like trying to think where it was that there. I think there's some place you could do that. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. That's counting lines. I don't want that on. Go to guides in 2 seconds. Okay, thank you. And Catherine posted her snail update. And Christina has it in guides, hopefully, because I have seen it. And I'm just like, where is that? So let's look at Catherine's work, and we'll look at that too. And oh wait. Oh, here we go. Oh, that snail. Oh, yeah, that's super cool. Oh my gosh. Like Christina says, I'm not a snail person, but that's really pretty. That is super pretty. Wow, you got a lot done. How far are you on it? That is pretty cool. Snail update. Forgot how pretty it was. I like how real the leaves look. Yeah. Christina says, not a snail person, but that's really pretty. Yeah, it is really pretty. Okay, so guides. Christina says, push this button I have marked. It is the rulers button. Okay, hold on a second. Because I was sure I'd seen it. But if I... Oh, wait. No, that just removes them. Yeah, no, that it's not the same. I know I'd seen it. Well, sorry. Alyssa says, you guys are the best, or worse. I want it all. Yeah. I'm telling you all, I can't live long enough to stitch all these pretty things. I know. I'm not saying that I'm getting old, because I am, but I also don't want to overextend myself, but then I want everything. Okay, so it didn't work that way. But wait, let's see. Suki, do you have Android or iOS? So yeah, because if you have iOS, then you can just follow what she says. Android, it doesn't seem like it. I'm trying to think. There was something else. No, that's not. Oh, well, that was smart. Like, what the heck am I doing? That's auto open legend. That wasn't it. No. Huh. Yeah, sorry, I can't remember. I know I thought I had seen it. That was that. It wasn't that one. I thought that it was this button right here, but it is not. Okay, you have iOS. Okay, so then yeah, check the guides then. Okay. Oh, you're finished now. Okay, let me go back over there. Because it's definitely not what I'm doing. Uh, okay, so if you long press that, you get this menu, right? And then these will add length to your boxes, and then the arrows will widen your boxes. Ah, there you go. And I actually think that I actually do think that that is in the same place as mine. I just didn't know how to do it. Oh wait, no, it's not. Christina says, "Oh wait, sorry." Okay. Okay, well, let me know. That sucks. But yeah, you can always wash it. Okay, my guide is to adjust where the squares are. Give me a minute. Okay, cool. Just let me know. Christina is awesome. Yes, she is. She's my my BFF. She's the best. Don't tell Alex I told her that. Alex always says, he's like, he always says, you're my best. Because he's so cute. But I will say, he's been repeating, do you love me? I'm like, of course I love you, Biscuit. You know? And it's like, and then, like, after 5 times he's saying that, I started saying no, I didn't love him. And then, and then I was like, okay, Alex, if you say it one more time, yeah. I was so ready. 5 days is a long time sometimes. Okay, well, let's stitch some more and we'll check back later if Christina figures it out. It's so sweet when he says you're my best. Yeah. He's such a good boy. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, so somebody liked a picture. Let me show you guys this. This is Alex when he was little. I dyed some wool and he thought it was a good mustache. He's so funny. This boy. But yeah. I swear he was wearing that shirt yesterday, but no, it wasn't. Okay. Um and just that came up and I was like, "Aw," you know. He's super funny. Yeah. He's definitely a fiber artist child. Fiber artist's child. And that was like 10 years ago. Man, he was little then. Okay, so back to work, guys. I'm like super chatty today. That's good. I'm not sleeping at least. 3042. You can see his little tired eyes. When he was having bad times, he would look, his eyes would look like that, really, like he gets quite spacey looking. Yeah. I miss my guy being little. He's 13 and sometimes acts like he's older. Yeah, well mine's 18 now, so he's definitely not little anymore. He's taller than me, and I am really tall. Yeah. But he's funny. Okay, so this one I'm gonna pin as well. I will say 13 was pretty rough. Man, puberty was super rough. And I think it's because he's neurodivergent. He, it's tough for him. He didn't know how to explain himself, and he was just, yeah, it was really rough. I'm so glad that's over. He didn't know whether to cry or laugh or whatever. Eesh. Let's see. I want to cut that off. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. I think I want to, well, wanted to say like 9 and 10 was pretty good, but nah. I think he's, after he hit after puberty was over, that's when it started to feel a little bit easier. I think I also spent a lot of time waiting for a miracle to happen as well, that he would snap out of it and everything would be fine, like that. And now it's like, yeah, it is what it is, and it's fine. I definitely. Oh, I was thinking, I was like, this is really far up. And I think what it is that I kind of skimped on the margins on this. And it's a little bit, the margins are a little slight. And so it's up higher in the hoop. I definitely prefer having larger margins. If I can, if the fabric will allow it, I'm definitely doing 10 centimeters instead of 8. This one I think is only like 2.5 inches, which is like 6 centimeters. It's not very big. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I saw these stitches over here. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I'm fine. Seriously. Been looking around and I can't seem to find where you could make it 20 to 20 grid in Saga. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can do it in Pattern Keeper. And that might be what I was remembering. So yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, but I thought I had seen it. That's weird. Yeah. But it might be that I saw it in Pattern Keeper and that's what reminded me. But you can always do this. You can always turn off your grids, the 10 by 10, and just use a 20 by 20 box. So like, let me see, hold on a second. Let me put this in there. So if you, because I mean, you can work around it, right? Yeah, best friends. Let's see. Alyssa says, "Did you finish a stitch? It's almost like it looks only half stitch." Wait, let me look at it again. Oh, you're right. Okay, good. Thank you for noticing that. I did not. Is that okay? Well, I just have to frog out a little bit. That's okay. I'll just frog these out. So anyway, I'll frog those out in a second. So you could do this instead, Suki. Let me lock that so I don't mess around with it. So you have your box, whatever, right? Make it 20 by 20. 20 by 19, like that. You could, and then you could turn off the box and then just do it that way. You could do this also. You could use that, but then you could use this one, which is the 5 by 5, instead of the crosshairs, and do that as well, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's messy. Oh yeah, see, it's off for some reason. Huh, weird. Okay, well, there's ways to maybe do it, so I don't know. But I do know that I'm pretty sure Pattern Keeper does it. Got good at doing those type of things. Oops. Okay, let me rip this out then. Big screen on. Yeah, I know. I was just showing something. I just turned it off. Alyssa says, I'm creepy watching you." Yeah. Okay, so let me fix this now, which is fine. Yeah. It's not like when I was working on the Santa Claus. How many times did I frog the Santa stuff? It's like crazy. What about the calculator when you change the stitch size? I don't think that does it, but I can check real quick. I'm trying to find where this next stitch is. Let's see. It should be here. It is much smaller, the 20 count. And then here. And it should be, yeah, there we go. I'll just take it out so I can redo it. Let me look at the calculator afterwards, but I don't think that's it either. I don't think that really does anything except for, your calculations. That's pretty much it. I'm really surprised it's not there, though. Weird. So I have one color left. Wasn't too bad of a box. There we go. Thank you for catching that for me, because I think that would have I didn't notice it, but that's because I keep going back and forth. That's your last guess on Saga. I'm still playing around with it. I have more experience with markup. Yeah, I didn't like markup. Oh, let's see if we can. No, that's not it. No, you can't long press that. So no, there's nothing here to change that. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. 3866. Whoop. I was sure that it was that part too. That's so weird. You know, the other, well, but you don't have Android. I was gonna say, I bet Paradise does it, but yeah, doesn't matter. Cause yeah. Okay. Wait. Didn't get that in the middle. Oh, seriously. Oh boy. I I thought I stuck the needle in there, and I was reaching, I was grabbing around on the back of the work looking for the needle, and I completely missed, and it. Oh, sheesh. Ash asks, is there an iOS app that does the same thing as Paradise? No, unfortunately, there's not. Yeah, no, there's not. But there's usually somebody in the group that will help out. I do it a lot. Sonnet also does, but she's away for the weekend, so. Janine says, little late, but posted my Marvelous Circus piece on Discord. Okay, cool. We'll look at that in a second when I finish this. I'll finish this block first because it's almost done. And then we can have maybe a chocolate break. Sounds good. We're at 2 hours. Yeah. I was gonna work on this tonight during. Is Yogi gonna stream tonight? She's been like missing Saturdays a lot lately. I haven't looked on her Facebook group in a while. Let's put that ballpoint needle on. There we go. I was doing one of those little knots, thread knots, you know. Well, actually, it didn't end up how I wanted it. Oh, dang it! It's gonna do that the whole time. That's okay. Because I hate the needle coming out of the darn thing all the time. But that's not gonna work because it knotted instead of did the little thing. She's supposed to, but I don't know for sure, Alyssa says. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Oh, I'm gonna mess with floss tonight. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, let's see if I can get this right this time. So this is what I do. I learned this from English paper piecing. Right? You go through the ply, and then you pull it down. And my camera is like super not autofocusing lately. And then it's like it's latched, but there's not really a knot, so it's like I had knotted it on accident, so it's really smooth still. It works really great for English paper piecing. It works for this too. When I'm doing a lot of stitches, I'll do that because then it's easier to stitch without the needle coming unthreaded constantly. You can do it with two strands, but it's harder. You got to be more careful. Okay, so I'm going to finish this row, and then I'll load up Discord so we can look at Janine's circus and have a piece of chocolate. I don't think I finished my coffee. Has anybody tried out Chris's new updated spreadsheet or sheets, Google Sheets organizer? Yeah, I'm like considering. Yeah, I will say it's a little bit more difficult to see, but this is pretty pleasant. Hi, Sonia. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Let us know what you're working on. Okay. Couple more stitches. Then we'll go and look at Janine's stuff and have a chocolate break. Okay. It's like, wait a minute. I tried Chris Sheet and I like it so far. Oh, nice. Thank you for letting us know. I was messing around with it. I was gonna mess around with it yesterday, but then I didn't really have that much time between the streams, so I kind of looked at it and I was like, oh, this is nice, but then I was trying to figure out the best way to do it without having to enter everything, which yeah, didn't work. Okay. So we're done with that square. Yay! Especially the shopping. Let's see, wait. I like the spreadsheet. I've only added my DMC inventory so far. That's what Suki says. And Sonia says, especially the shopping list part. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I just created my own spreadsheet for the shopping list part. And so I'm a little disappointed in myself, but then his is kind of nicer, so I think it'll be good. Okay, let me check the Discord, and we can look at Janine's project and get some chocolate. Okay, where there it is. I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm gonna get a piece of chocolate. Oh, wow. Janine, that looks really awesome. 18,000 stitches, a little over 18,000 stitches. That looks really good. Excuse the crinkling, I'm opening my chocolate. I gotta have some phaser chocolate. Oh. Chocolate. That looks really great. Oh, sorry about the mouth being full. Okay. Okay, so I finished that block. I only have a couple more blocks to go and then I reach the other side. Looks good on TV though. It doesn't look like 18,000 stitches, does it? Yeah, it's quite a good amount. It looks like it is. I mean, what am I at on this? 8,000. I'm at 11%. Oh, man, I just drank coffee after the chocolate, and the coffee was like really strong. Whoa. Whoo-wee. Yeah, I see. I kind of started over. You know what? Instead of going over here, I was going to continue, but I think I'll just go over here and fill these in right here for now. You guys can see that, okay? I'll move the saga window. And right here, yeah, that should be okay. I am pretty tired. Yesterday was a really long stream. I can't believe I streamed that long yesterday. It was so much fun though. But yeah, I'm pretty beat today. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get done. So we'll see. This looks like it's almost done though. So 300. There's one stitch. This was where I was doing what do you call it? I was doing typewriter. So it's not filled in yet. I think that I'm going to go ahead and do those really quick. Yeah. 6, 4, 8. And none on the board. And it's good for me to fill those in too. Kind of converted this to diagonals. It was Royal Rose, but I just really Royal Rose is too much. It was like too much thinking, too much decision. I just threw my needle somewhere. Oh, there it is on my belly. Sometimes being a little bit rotund is is a positive thing. Sometimes. Okay. And this one, there's only 2 stitches, so I'm going to do them and then I can put the needle on the board. Okay, so tomorrow's Sunday. What do you guys think we should do? Should I spin the wheel then? And we spun the wheel a couple days ago and we just like ignored it. It's funny. I'm gonna move the camera over just a tiny bit because I'm trying to move the stand, but the stand's not actually moving how I want it. Oops, sorry. There we go. I need to move that up so I can reach. I don't even remember. Oh, it was Totoro and Bluebells. I kept like putting it off. I think what it is I'm like, I really can't wait for my new starts. Let's spin the wheel and see if we're going to ignore it again. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put those back on there and we'll spin the wheel. Yeah, that sounds like that sounds like a plan. I worked on Totoro not that long ago, so I'm kind of like, I'm okay with that. That looks wrong. Yeah. Totally was in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's a little bit too far over, actually. I'm struggling to get into the... also, it's a little thicker here because I have more fabric. And then the, what do you call it? I have a clamp right there, too. It's fine, though. I'm going to pin this. Oh, they're out there screaming. They must have eaten dinner. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm not. They're screaming. I don't know. Like, I don't remember screaming like that. I think my mom would have kicked my butt if I'd screamed like that. Okay, so 6, 4, 8. It can go on the board. And okay, So 300. Just one stitch. That's probably what happened. I probably gave up. I was like, one stitch. The hell with it. These are really long. That one's still long. That was a little tangled up. Okay. Oh, they hit something with the ball. Yeah. Probably each other. Oh, I know I was going to use a different needle. Seriously, throw a needle at myself again. That's always happening. And stitch some hair into it. Sheesh. Feels like I didn't stitch very much. I didn't feel like it was going slow, but yeah, maybe I'm slow. Catherine says, has anyone else gotten 25 count gridded from Luca S? I bought some from Amazon. It's what my Once Upon a Fairy Tale is on. It is Zweigart, but wildly different than typical 25 count Zweigart. I think it depends. Is your other pre-gridded as well? Because pre-gridded and plain are completely different. They feel different. And how I've noticed it, especially with Zweigart, their 20 count pre-gridded against their 20 count gridded is completely different. Yes, so one is gridded and one's not. Forgot what I asked. I'm sorry. I'm like, I am a little tired. You know what? I'm gonna do some other stitches real quick. There we go. 3609. 3609, not 3709. Oh, can't read. Oh, there we go. Both gridded. Okay, I don't know then. Sorry. Use this up. But I do know that the gridded and ungridded, they are totally different. It's kind of weird how different they are. Like, I did not like the gridded. It was like crispy. The Zweigart. But they could do something, maybe it's not as, is it not as nice? Like, is it thinner? Because I know that the Luca S 16 count that I bought was super thin. So I'm not really sure. I've never tried 25 count in Zweigart at all. I only have had DMC. And yeah, DMC gridded and ungridded. Luca S is a double strand grid. Typical is 1. Oh, yeah. Both gridded. Okay. Huh. I know that I think it was Nikki got some fabric from Dream Stitch that had that double gridded line. It looked a bit interesting, actually. Yeah, and Janine says, I've heard people complain that Amazon fabric is not great. Yeah, I'm guessing not. And it, yeah. I've gotten some pretty bad stuff off Amazon. It's very starched and thinner. Yes, it ends the same coverage size, but the holes are bigger than on Luca S. I like it, but way different. It isn't Amazon, it's Zweigart. And Zweigart might have like a certain thing they do for Luca S. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to fill those in. Okay, 3/8, 3/6. And there are none on the board, of course, but now there will be. I was going to get more, but cannot find anywhere else. It is out of stock on the Amazon storefront for Lucas. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of rough, Catherine. I wish I could see the 25 count better. I really do like the DMC. It's so nice. But ungridded. Oh, the pre-gridded is, I don't know, I don't like it. Yeah, I'm yawning more. I'm not falling asleep this time, at least. Oh, yeah. How many times have I done that now? Oh my God, these kids screaming out there. I don't know if you can hear them. I haven't tried DMC fabric, Catherine says. I ordered it on a whim because Yogi was saying how it was so nice, and it really is. It's just really nice. I had the pre-gridded and I hated it, but the ungridded is really nice. Except I can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I had one already in there. Okay, well, now I have two. It sounds like a cat. Yeah. They're like, I don't know. It's like really weird how they, I don't know. It's like they're oh, there's one of the kids is like squealing. 3787. I'm like, what? 3787. Oh, there's one. And that does not look like that color. Let's I think that's a different color. Yeah. Let's get a new strand because that one. Let's see, what was that? I don't even know what that is. It's fine. Throw it away. That's the one good thing about Aerofloss is I don't have to scrimp on it. I can just cut it off if I want to. Oh, it's 1818 and it's 18 degrees. Yesterday when I looked, it was 17, 17, and 17 degrees. That's funny. Catherine says I ordered a set yesterday of Aerofloss. I should be getting mine soon. It says that it's not been. I don't think it's been shipped yet, but they sent the pre-authorization to Sweden for the tax stuff. So that's good. That part's done. So yeah, just wait and see. No fairy floss. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, fairy floss is nice. I ordered I ordered a bunch of fairy floss and Aerofloss. I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. I saw a thing on I talked about this yesterday. I saw a thing on Instagram for a storage system. I need to look that up. She had done because I'm just keeping mine in a plastic in the there's like little plastic things that are in the box, but this was like labeled from like 100 to whatever. Clearly was half. I was clearly half listening. Ah, okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm also just half listening too. I'm really tired. I keep saying that, but yeah, it's true. So I'm actually thinking about seeing if I can find that kind of container and get that before my floss comes, because that is definitely an issue for me. I have a lot of floss that, like I have backups. I usually, because the Aerofloss is so cheap, I usually buy extra or I buy what I need for the project and then just store the extras. And so I have a lot. I have a whole box full, which the box is very full and it's I have a hard time closing it. But it's hard because it's all like unorganized, and yeah. I'm gonna organize it a little better. Where do you get your Aerofloss? I get my Aerofloss from Dream Stitch. I actually got my fairy floss from there also, but I probably will start getting it from Painted Fairy, because I have a link now and stuff. But I'm not sure. I still think that it's probably cheaper from Dream Stitch. So I don't know. Like, I want people to buy from with my affiliate link, but also I don't really want people to spend too much extra money either. So, wait, no, it's here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it, because you guys gotta see it. It's really cool. Let me do this little bit of fluff there. I'm not sure I can find it here in Sweden anyway, or, well, Swedish Amazon. So that's the other issue. I could probably find something close. I don't know. I'm like visually thinking about it, and I'm not sure it's big enough for all my floss. I have a lot of floss. Hold on a second. Let me look real quick and see if I can find it. There we go. Oh, Alex, he's so cute. Let's see. Oh, I know why. I was like, how do I remember where it was? That's right. Okay. Her name is Life with Ariel Marie. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it or hear it, but this was like what she was, like a backup. Hi, Clara. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't think that's big enough. Yeah. Okay. So that was it. Um, I'm looking at that now, thinking, oh no, that's big enough for how much floss I have. Sorry, sort of goes zoned off. I was just looking at this. I was thinking out loud about a container. I don't really know what the container was. And Texas Sunshine Girl, Cowgirl. Hi, no, no. What is your name? Okay, well, I don't remember what it was now. I'm sorry. Um, you, oh, you get those at Michael's. They hold pictures. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't have Michael's here. She says I use a resealable 3 by 7 inch bags, write DMC number on the outside, then organize by number in clear shoebox. Yeah, I was, yeah, what's 3 by 7? Is that like a normal size Ziploc bag? Oh, those are the little snack bags. Okay, yeah, I can't get those. I can get them if I go to IKEA, but IKEA is kind of out of the way for me, so I don't actually go to IKEA very often. If I do, I order it and have it delivered because I'm lazy. Yeah. Let's see. I'm like everything is sort of in the wrong spot. Okay, well, we're good. So 317. I think I put that back on the board. I did. Oh, okay. You buy them by the thousands on eBay. Best friends. That's Jenny. She says, I use a kind of fishing tackle box with little white bobbins. I just throw them in a clear shoebox. Yeah, but I hate having to look through and find the numbers. So I have them wrapped up in paper by number. But it's like sometimes I can get quite a bit, and then I'm thinking it's too much. I'm not very good at this. Yeah, I don't bobbinate either. My floss drops, but like I have my, what do you call it? The filing cabinet, but I don't usually do more than a skein there, an extra skein, and then I have about a half a skein on the floss drops. Some have a little more than others, but I generally don't have a huge amount on them, which could be good, could be bad. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. So 370. Okay. If you're on Discord, right? You can put it in supply links, or I know. No, you know where you can put it? There's a category called floss storage. That would be a great place to put it. If you don't mind, on Discord. YouTube doesn't allow people who aren't moderators or the owners to put links, which is a good thing, because links are like, we don't need some randos putting links on there. Not that you guys are randos, but yeah, it's just something YouTube does. I've been trying to put them in plastic baggies, but I get bored and avoid finishing. Yeah. I think I'm going to buy some floss away bags for my Pride and Prejudice fancy floss. I've decided. Okay. Michelle says, I'm going to hop over to Shiva's channel for her birthday. See you all yogi stream. Thank you. And wish her a happy birthday for us. I think we're gonna probably end soon, so yeah. I am getting tired. I keep saying that I am getting tired, but I want to finish this block first. I need to get those plastic drawers. Yeah. I've been like, I really like the file folder thing, or the file hanger. I have a file cabinet. And it's great for storage, but you can't put I mean, you could probably put 2 skeins on it. But I don't know. Oops. Oh, like Lona has. Yeah. Yeah, like that's kind of cool. I was thinking about that at one point too. The problem is that I don't really have that capability. I would have to get up and get what I need, and my cart is awesome. I actually, what's her name? Caitlin and something. She's a floss tuber. she has this beautiful setup on her wall, and I was all like, "Oh, I could do that." And so I was like trying to figure out how I was going to do it, how I was going to pay for it, and all that stuff. And I thought, oh, I have an extra curtain rod. I'll just use this stuff that says it'll hold so much weight on the wall. It was like some sticky tape stuff that was supposed to be really sticky. And I put it up, and it fell down right away because it didn't stick to the wall. It ripped the wallpaper off instead. That's more for a working set, more not really for storage, like mine. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Mine's more for working and not really storage. So that's why I have the what do you call it? The file cabinet, and that's great for storage. That works really well. The only problem is that I don't, like I said, I don't want to put too much on there. Okay, so 370, I can put that on the board. Okay, so let's mark that and bucket. 640. 640, and none on the board. To think what to have for dinner. Probably. I have sausage in there. Probably do sausage and rice because it's so good. I want to say that I was thinking about getting something similar to that to organize knitting needles, but then I think it was Nimble Needles that he showed that he did his knitting needles like that. And the one he linked was really expensive. It was a photograph like thing. So yeah, let's see. Alyssa says, I really like the idea of the box with the hangers, but I feel like it's really expensive for what it is at Paint Free or Painting Fairy. I think it's pretty to hang floss on the wall, but no good for the floss. Yes, exactly. It gets dusty and fades over time. That's why I didn't want to do that. And Christine is going to do a tuna salad recipe for dinner, and yuck, tuna salad. Ugh. Ugh. No, it's okay. I just can't eat tuna. I used to love tuna, but tuna does not love me anymore, and yeah, it makes me feel really, really sick. So it's like, oh man, I miss it. It's like eggs. I miss eggs so much. I miss salmon. I can't eat salmon, eggs, or tuna. It's crazy. It's so annoying. But yeah, have fun with that, Christina. Yeah, and that was something that I was worried about. I was going to hang a curtain in front of it. And I was like, no. So the system I have now, I have them hanging on a cart. Most of the time, when I'm not using them, I put a cloth over it. But lately, because I'm almost stitching most of the day, I haven't been doing it because, I'm moving it around all the time. And so I haven't really noticed any dust buildup. But like my other cart has my DMC painting fairy. That one I cover up because I don't use that one as much. And so it's covered up when I'm not using it. And it also, I have some muslin bags that I put the ends of the floss, I roll them up a little bit and stick it in the bag and hang the bag up. And that works pretty well. What can you eat? Yeah, I know. You are more than welcome, Christina says to Alyssa. Well, I don't know what happened, but as I've gotten older, certain things don't agree with me. And tuna and salmon were big ones. They make me sick for days. It's really crappy. And the egg problem, I actually have trouble breathing at night if I eat eggs. So I stopped eating them, unfortunately, because I love eggs. I love them. I'm actually thinking about trying it out again. Every once in a while, I get tired of not eating eggs and go try. I mean, it's fine. I just take an allergy pill at night. If I do eat something with eggs, like I'll just have an allergy pill before I go to bed, and it's fine. But I like to breathe, so. Christina came over one time on my old house, and she brought some cookies with her, and I was like, "Oh, these look good," and we're eating cookies, and I started like, and I go, "Do these have eggs in them?" I mean, I didn't even look, and yeah, it had eggs in it, and I was struggling. I mean, I wasn't gonna die or anything. It just I feel like my throat is full of gunk when that happens. It's not pleasant. But I lived with it for a really long time before I realized what it was, and I stopped eating eggs, and it went away. So yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it to stop eating. Sometimes I miss it though. Yeah, breathing's kind of necessary. Yeah, well, it's not like I can still breathe. It's just like it feels like I'm like drowning. It's so weird. And yeah. And it was really weird because right after I stopped eating eggs the first time, it was like the first time I had not coughed all night in years. So yeah. Because I cough to try to clear it. And it's just, it doesn't clear. So sometimes if I do end up with something that has egg in it, then I don't know. That's usually like a takeaway or something. I kind of expect it now if I order something from takeaway that it's gonna have some egg in it. So I just take an allergy pill before I go to sleep, and it's fine. Yeah, sometimes I forget, and it's not so good. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. And I only found it randomly because we had put Alex on an elimination diet, and I had been reading about different things that cause, immune responses, and I had always suspected that this problem was milk, but I didn't want to give up my milky coffee. So it's so random, I know. So I was like, okay, well, what can I test instead? And so we tested egg. Alex is fine with egg. Though I do notice he does the same thing at night as I do, so I kind of suspect that he might have issues with eggs as well, but he doesn't, we don't eat them at my house because I can't eat them, so I don't bother anymore buying eggs. But he was fine. His dad was fine. Me, like, I was like, whoa, that's good. So yeah, it was interesting. And then I got lazy and I started eating eggs again. And finally I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Christina says, just shy of 15% on Bowser. A joy to stitch, but need to make dinner. Okay. Thanks a lot, Christina, for being here. And yeah, Alyssa says, I was so happy to see you stitching Bowser, Christina. I'm a Mario Brothers girl. Yeah. Aren't we all? I loved Mario. My brother, when he got a Nintendo, it was like we weren't allowed to play it. He was like, "No, you can't play this. It's mine." Yeah, he's such a snot. Yeah, but he that was back when we were, the first one, the NES, and he would just undo it from the TV, but leave it running because he didn't want to lose his game. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, I'm getting there. Oh, there's only two colors left. 801. 801. Nope, not there. On the other side. I love Min-to-Max, but I hate moving my stuff from front to back. It's okay. I actually thought about putting all of them on one side, but then it works pretty well the way I have it. They're so neat and tidy. Well, not right now. I have to straighten them out a little bit. My oldest Frenchie is going Bruno, 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 like Bowser music. Frenchies are so funny. Yeah. Alex, I think he plays it on the Switch, I think he said. My favorite was the Super Nintendo Mario 3. That was my favorite one. I loved that one. I played it like a lot. I used to work for I worked in a kiosk for selling Nintendos back in the 90s. Actually, I think I started in like 89 or something. And anyway, that was a long time ago. And I was working for them when the Super Nintendo came out, and we could sit there, and when it wasn't busy, we could sit there and play. So I got really good at it. I love my boys, Bruno and Benny. Aw. Yeah, I miss my dog. he he didn't like apartment life. When I got divorced, I moved to an apartment, and the dog really didn't like it. So I had to rehome him, unfortunately. He's probably gone now. It's been a long time, but I miss him still. He was so cute. He was a Chupa Chihuahua. No, he was a Prog Ratter and Chihuahua mix. So he was super smart, like a Prog Ratter, and super lazy, like a Chihuahua. You still have your working Super Nintendo. Whoa, Alyssa. Nice. Mine got stolen. Well, yeah. One of my mom's boyfriend's kids, which I grew up with this guy, so I knew him pretty much since I was a kid. Um, he was a he was really bad into drugs. So, but he had stolen all of the Nintendos and sold them for drugs. Yeah, so I lost all mine. Um, all of the Nintendo systems. We had like three or something. This is a really weird angle I'm working in. It's not super comfortable. But I'm almost done, so I've been putting up with it because I'm almost done. Um, it's it's really the edge is really thick, so it's like when you use a Q snap and you're not stitching in the well, like I do. It has that ridge and that's what it's doing with my arm right now. It's kind of uncomfortable. I'm almost done. Only one more color left. Oh, look at that. um. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's fine. Um. Yeah. He was. Yeah. I had known him. Yeah. It was really sad. I had a super crush on him too when I was growing up. Oh, he was supposed to take me to the prom. He's older than I was by a lot, actually. I just, didn't think anything of it. Um, and he was supposed to take me to the prom. He stood me up, and he had problems with drugs. Um, yeah, it's sad. But I guess they were. I can't remember. I guess they were at my mom's house for some reason. So he stole my camera and my brother's and mine Nintendos. Yeah, yeah. I haven't thought about him in a long time. Like needle. Which one? I do like giving myself the option of sometimes pin stitching. Like this diagonal is a bit wonky, so I was doing more pin stitching to start and end, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's funny what they take. Yeah. Well, back then they were actually worth something. Um, yeah, it was weird. It was really weird because that like all of his siblings were into drugs and alcohol. It was really bad. Um, and it's funny because like my brothers and I we were like uh, wanted nothing to do with alcohol or any of that stuff. Um, I think my brother might drink a little bit, but yeah, he doesn't get drunk. You know what I mean? I don't think he drinks enough for it to be an issue that I know. I haven't seen him in 26 years. No, it's been like 20 years since I saw my brother. Um, but I do talk to him, so it's okay. The It's so expensive to go and visit, so I usually don't. But now, Alex, he can't be left alone, and I don't, I don't really know how you react on a plane. When I tried to take him on a train, this was like 5 years ago or something. He really struggled. He couldn't handle. that he couldn't get off. And I was like, I'm not going to try that with the plain. So I haven't been home. It's really thick there. Not sure why. That might be something from leftover from before. I'm like, God, am I almost done yet? No, I'm kidding. I haven't really done very much. It feels like not a very productive stitching session today. That's okay. Yeah, my brother could come and visit. You're right. But yeah, he's super busy. He owns a business and everything. So, you know, and it is how it is, you know. Okay, look at that. I did that. Done. Bucket. Okay, let's check and see how much I did. 140. Oh my gosh. It's 3 hours and I did 140 stitches. That is lame. But it looks good. This looks really good. I'm not even sure where I'm at. Let's look and see where I'm at. Oh, I have this as 1/1, so it's really, oh, okay. It's like the window. It's hard to see because I have it 1/1 instead of 2/1, so the mock-up is really, really glass. But I'm up here in the window and getting ready for the, yeah, okay, this is the shutter starting. Or a lot more time. Let's see. I think it was productive. Confetti just takes more time. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely takes more time. Sorry it looks so hard to see. You can't see the mock-up so much. But, so I did 140 stitches and I'm at 11.21%. So I guess I did 0.2%. Okay, so let's spin the wheel real quick. Sorry I'm like so like bleh, tired today. But yeah, yesterday was a lot. It was kind of fun. It was fun though. You know, I'm not saying it wasn't fun. It was definitely fun. But I am a little bit tired. Okay, so I'm going to add my neighbor Totoro back on there. And I'm going to add bluebells back on there. And a couple of these things I kind of messed up. So let's put bluebells back on. And my neighbor Totoro. Sleeping Kittens is off. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right. I think that's right now. A couple of these I feel like just putting away for a while. I don't know. Like, haven't really felt like working on them. Totoro wants to be stitched. Okay, so I put it back on and it came up again. Okay. And bloop. Seriously. Okay, so Totoro or bluebells. Oh my gosh, I just put those back on there. Okay, well, yeah, this time I will put a poll up. That was funny. So yeah, and I'm gonna go because I'm hungry. It's almost 7. Oosh. Okay, and also 3 hours. My booty hurts. We're used to that now, aren't we? Couldn't have planned that better. Yes, exactly. Okay, so thank you all for being here. Sorry I've been a little bit meh, but that's because I'm super tired. And that made me a little slowish also. But I had fun working on this, so I really love this project. And what do you guys think about the fabric compared to the 18 count? I do notice that my stitches aren't as like, they don't lay as nice as the 18 count, but it's pretty comfortable. Thank you for being here. And check out Discord if you guys are interested. Also, in the description, there's a Painted Fairy link if you're interested in looking, and coupon code as well. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you later at Yogi's. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.